Let's kick off. Let's go. Atletico Bilbao 1.71, draw 3.81, and Levante 5.5. Number one, you say Atletico Bilbao?
Yes.
And the unders?
Yes, my under is under 2.5 at 1.94. Look, Levante is no Espanyol. Last time at home, Atletico Bilbao won 3-0 against Espanyol. But Levante is in middle table. They're a tough team. They just come from a win against Barcelona, a big dog, and also a previous one against Sociedad. So I'm not expecting a lot of goals. I'm expecting maybe Atletico to win. But, like I said, boring game, my type. So under 2.5 at 1.94.
I couldn't hate that bet more, to be honest, because Levante scored goals away at Sociedad. Then they beat Barcelona and scored 3. I watched the Sociedad game and Levante were on the front foot all the time. I think they definitely contribute. So you've gone for Bilbao to win and under 2.5
No.
or just under 2.5 goals?
Under 2.5, correct.
Okay, I like it a little bit better, but not a lot. Okay, let's move on. Sociedad 1.75, draw 3.75, and Leganes 6.3. Leganes are whipping, boys. Martin, you going against them again?
Yeah, they certainly are the whipping boys, and I have to oppose them. It looks like a very good price. I mean, you can just get 1.75 on a straight win for Real Sociedad at Betfair, which looks very, very generous to me. Just wrote an article about this over at Odds Market. Real Sociedad have made a flying start to the season. They're third in the table, but level on points with Barcelona and Real Madrid, and they're in excellent form. Leganes, obviously bottom of the table, and really struggling for results. They've lost their last 2 games. They don't score enough goals, and their prospects are looking pretty bleak right now. Martin Odegaard has been on fire for Real Sociedad, and he was injured at the weekend, which is a bit of a shame, but they didn't seem to miss him too much. Porto scored twice, and they look like they've got a fair amount of creativity in this team, so I think at home they get the job done. I don't really see the need to complicate it when you can get odds of 1.75 on a home win for Real Sociedad there. I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, the only time Real Sociedad got beat in the recent weeks is when I had a 5-team parlay and they're the only ones that let me down at home to Levante. Okay, Real Sociedad versus Leganes. Number one, have you found me a 1.4 or you gone a bit excited?
No, I'm excited just like Martin. At 1.75, I'm choosing also the win for Sociedad. Leganes, they lost the last game was Eibar's home, this time at the visit at Sociedad, the Basco. Al País Vasco, I mean. Sociedad come from a win against Granada. Granada is only 2 points behind the leaders, Barcelona and Real Madrid. So it was a tough game for them, and they did the game. They brought the W to their house. So I'm expecting Sociedad to win versus Leganes, just like Martin does.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it when you don't complicate it, so let's move on. Are you complicating this one, Martin? Valencia 1.7 draw, 3.77, and Granada 6.4.
I think, again, just the straight Valencia win looks like a very attractive price. I got 1.75 on it earlier today. It has gone in to 1.7 since then. So if you agree with me and you think that Valencia can win this one, I would recommend getting on it sooner rather than later. But yeah, I've been impressed with Valencia recently. I had them to beat Lille yesterday at odds of 1.91, and they came in with an emphatic 4-1 victory. They've had a few players back from injury, and I really like the midfield pairing of Kondogbia, who's really industrious, and Danny Parejo, who's very creative. Yeah, they've got strength in depth. They've got good attacking options. Rodrigo, Maxi Gomez, Kevin Gamero's back. So I think they can win this game against the Granada side that started the season in blistering form, had that promoted team syndrome where they were full of confidence, but now it seems to have tailed off a bit, lost 2 games in a row. We know that the Mestalla is a difficult place to visit, so Valencia to win at 1.7 or 1.75 looks good, but I'd also suggest having another bet or half a stake or something like that just on Valencia and over 1.5 goals, because you can get odds of 2.25 on that, and I see there being a couple of goals in this game.
Okay, let's move on. Atletico Madrid 1.5, draw 4.1, Espanyol 9.5. Juan, is Atletico Madrid, is that one that you'd maybe go in a free team parlay with Valencia and Real Sociedad?
Oh, the only one I'm a little bit sketchy or like I will wait is Valencia. But
Right.
with Sociedad and Atletico Madrid, oh, that's nice. But my pick for this game, it is Atletico -1.5 at 2.42. It's crazy. They're playing one of the last games on the table. Espanyol is sucking. They're having horrible games at home, at Betis. And Atletico Madrid, maybe it's not the flashiest team in the whole world. It's never been. But they're solid. They have a solid defense and they have good forwards and good midfield. Espanyol, nothing good. Only they are in Barcelona. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like that 2.42. Wherever you've picked that out from, you've done your homework, my lad. You've definitely done your homework.
I got some help with Flash, I have to be honest on that one. But, yeah, thank you.
No problem.
It is a good
only
pick.
only thank you if it comes in. I mean, basically you can get like, what was it, 1.8 at -1 or 2.42
Yes.
at -1.5 Asian handicap. So I'm going to, Martin, I'm going to come to you because Atletico Madrid and win to nil is a staple diet. Are you going to go with it?
It does look interesting. I just think they're a little bit up and down at the moment, Atletico Madrid. Jose Jimenez, their main centre-back, is out injured, as is Stefan Savic. And Diego Simeone seemed to settle on those two as his preferred centre-back pairing at the start of the season. So that is a bit of a worry for them. But Mario Hermoso, who formerly played for Espanyol, is doing well in the centre-back position alongside Philippe. So I still think they'll keep things reasonably tight. But they have conceded the odd goal here and there. Espanyol have a good record against Atletico Madrid of late. But they sold their two best players in the summer, Hermoso and Borja Iglesias, and since then they've gone really far downhill, really struggling for results. I don't rate them at all. I think Espanyol get the job done here. Despite drawing too many games recently, I think this is a game they can win. I'm being a bit less bold actually than Number Juan. I'm just going for -1 Asian handicap for Atletico Madrid at 1.88. Just a little bit concerned that sometimes they take a foot off the pedal when they go 1-0 up or 2-1 up Atletico Madrid. So I think that feels pretty safe to me. And 1.88 at Bet365 looks like a good set of odds.
Well, you've both gone for Atletico Madrid to win. So how about putting Madrid, Valencia and Sociedad together in a nice free team parlay and then walk on? Okay, Juan. Real Betis 3.75, draw 3.6 and Sevilla 2.18.
Yeah. This is going to be an entertaining game. This is the derby of Sevilla. It's going to be
don't
fun.
like that, yeah.
We don't like those. Well, I don't know you.
Yeah, I just love football, so I don't mind a 0-0. I don't mind an 8-0.
That's good. Well, Sevilla is going to play tomorrow in Europa League. But Banega is coming back for this game against Betis. He is one of the most important players for this team. So I'm expecting an over 2.5 at 1.82. And Betis is a team that scores goals normally. Well, last weekend they played against Madrid. They had a different type of game, different type of style. But yeah, I'm expecting to Betis score goals and Sevilla too. So over 2.5 at 1.82. And if you think that's too risky, you can choose also both teams to score at 1.68.
Both teams to score as well, but your official play is over 2.5 at 1.82. And both teams to score is 1.6 what?
68. 6-8.
Yeah, they're both big improvements from that 1.4. Okay, Martin, Getafe 1.91, draw 3.5, and Osasuna 4.55.
Going for Getafe. They're playing well right now. Back-to-back wins against two decent-ish teams in Granada and Celta Vigo. They've got momentum. They made a bit of a shaky start to the season, but they're displaying the form that saw them finish 5th last term once again. And I've been impressed with the way they're playing. Osasuna, on the surface, look like they're in good form. They beat Valencia 3-1, and they drew away at Mallorca, and they beat Alaves. But Valencia had a man sent off in that game. Mallorca aren't great, and Alaves are in poor form. So I think of the two, Getafe at home should be winning this. They've got a very strong spine to their team. Both teams play 4-4-2, so it will be a like-for-like match. And I think Getafe, with home advantage and slightly better players, will be stronger. And I've got even money on a Getafe win.
Well, that's 1.91, best price I could find earlier on today when I was doing the graphics. I thought Alex Classic might well be in play in this game as well. I thought both teams may well get on the score sheet. Martin, I'll stay with you. Give us your banker, please.
It's got to be Real Sociedad. Basically, the top versus bottom at home, Friday night, big game, playing well at home. Sociedad to win.
Okay, and number one, banker?
I'm going for big win this time. My one is Atletico de Madrid at -1.5.
Yes, we like that. That'd be like 5 units. Yeah. Oh, we like that. We like that a lot. Okay, listen, Martin, keep up the great work. Premier League punters tomorrow. I won't be there. I have given my selections to Natalie, though. Go well. Enjoy the weekend. And if you can go and have a look at all of Martin's writing and all his articles over at oddsmarket.com and SBR. And I'll see you soon, Martin. Number one, you've been riveting as always. Let's hope we get plenty of them 0-0s. Apart from when you've gone for Atletico Madrid to win minimum of 2-0.
2-0 is good.
Yeah, we like that. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you. You too, Martin. You too, Flash.
And you come again next week?
Next week I will be here, like always.
No, not like always. Only when I invite you.
Like every week.
Every week I invite you.
I have a steady invitation by Natalie. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope that's in pencil. Okay, see you soon, boys. You take care.